Long ago, in a quiet little village, there lived a poor farmer and his wife who worked hard from sunrise to sunset in their small fields. Life was not easy for them, and though they stayed strong, their hearts ached deeply because they had no child. One stormy night, as thunder rolled across the dark sky, the farmer was returning home when he heard a faint sound of a baby crying. He followed the sound and found a small baby boy lying near the edge of the field, wrapped in a thin cloth, shivering in the rain. The farmer gently lifted the baby into his arms and hurried home, hoping to save him from the cold night. His wife gasped in shock, but soon tears filled her eyes as she whispered, "Maybe the heavens have blessed us at last." From that night onward, the poor couple raised the baby as their own son, giving him all the love they had long kept in their hearts. Years passed, and the boy grew up strong, humble, and kind, helping his parents with every chore in the field without complaint. Slowly, their small land began to flourish. Plants grew taller, the soil became rich, and their harvest was better than anyone else's. But not everyone was happy. Jealousy crept into the hearts of some villagers who whispered that he used tricks or dark magic. They broke his tools, trampled his crops, and mocked him. Yet the young man never fought back or raised his voice in anger. Instead, he worked even harder and greeted everyone with respect, believing that kindness was stronger than hate. Then, one year, terrible rains came. The river overflowed, and every farmer's field was ruined by floods and mud. Hunger spread through the village as families sat in despair, and children cried with empty stomachs. Only one man had grain left, the young farmer, because he had saved his harvest carefully and with wisdom. He could have kept it all for himself, but his gentle heart would not allow that, even as others had hurt him before. So every night, while everyone slept, he cooked meals quietly and left them at the villagers' doors in secret. In the morning, people were surprised to find food waiting for them, not knowing whose hands had fed them through the night. Yet by day, they still mocked him, unaware that the man they insulted was the same one keeping them alive. One evening, tired and heartbroken, the young man sat under the stars and wondered, why does kindness bring pain? But one old villager, weak in body but sharp in sight, had seen him carrying food through the nights. The next morning, when everyone gathered, the old man stood up and shouted, "This young man you mock is the one who saved your lives." The crowd fell silent as shame and guilt filled their hearts. They could not meet his eyes anymore. That same night, royal messengers arrived in the village carrying the golden seal of the king and queen. They announced that many years ago, the royal couple had lost their baby boy during a great storm. After years of searching, they had followed new clues that led them to this small village at last. When the guards saw the young farmer, they noticed a birthmark, the same one the lost prince was said to have. The truth became clear. The poor couple's adopted son was the missing prince of the kingdom. Soon, the king and queen themselves arrived, running to embrace their long-lost child with tears of joy. The villagers bowed in guilt and fear, remembering how they had treated him with cruelty and jealousy. The king, burning with anger, ordered his soldiers to punish the villagers for their unkindness. But the young man knelt before his parents and said softly, "Father, Mother, please forgive them. If I could forgive them when they hurt me, how can I harm them now?" he asked with gentle eyes. The king and queen were moved to tears and forgave everyone, proud of their son's great heart. From that day on, he was not only known as the heir to the throne, but as the Prince of Mercy. His adoptive parents were honored and lived happily in the palace for the rest of their lives. And so the story reminds us that jealousy and cruelty may rise like storms, but they always pass. What remains forever is kindness, which leaves behind light, hope, and love in every heart it touches.
Thanks for watching.